We're taking another look at the 2025 recruiting class. Today, we're going to shine a spotlight on four-star defensive line recruit Isaiah Campbell, who signed with the Tennessee Volunteers. We're going to look at his highlights. We're going to look at his 24/7 Sports player profile page. But before we dig in, you need to click that subscribe button right now. We're looking at these 2025 recruits every day this offseason. We're looking at these prospects so you know how they play on the field, how good they are, so when they start making plays for your team, you know a little something about them. Click that button. Stop missing out. We're starting off with this 24/7 Sports player profile page. If you're here for just the highlights, fast forward a few minutes. He's listed as a four-star recruit. He's ranked as the 6th best defensive lineman in the class, 7th best in the composite. He's listed at 6'4", 280. That could be dated. If you're watching this in the future in spring ball and you got a different height and weight, let us know in the comments below. We're learning about these players. Clemson was heavy after him. We're going down here and look at the offers. Look at that, 36 offers. So we're pushing elite offers when it comes to the amount of offers compared to other recruits at all positions in the class. The 40 range is elite, pushing past that's big time, but around that is big time as well. That being said, you got an upper 4-star, 5-star prospect just by looking at that number alone, and then looking at the schools after him, North Carolina, Clemson, Alabama, Auburn. A lot of big time programs was after this kid. That being said, you're looking at a big time prospect. If anything, the offers and the amount of offers might be rated better than the star ratings. So look at it like that, because these teams are throwing up NIL money. They're throwing up their time, their resources to try and get these players. And if they did not think he was worth that time, that investment, they would not have went after him. And it's almost the whole market of college football. And we're rated as a 4-star with a lot of recruiting sites. All that I could see for free on the internet. We're rated as the 6th best defensive line on the internet right now by 24/7 Sports. That being said, the market is saying he's a good recruit. Looking at what they're saying in the scouting report, but they're saying he's a multiple defensive lineman that can be deployed in a variety of different ways. So you can move him around. You got a player that can move around, that you can move around in spring ball, see what's up. You might be able to get him on the field earlier than what you think due to that. Size has been third-party verified over a year, 6'3", with room to eventually carry 285 pounds or more, so we could be pushing 3 bills. We got size, we got a lot of tackles, we got a lot of sacks. That being said, we maxed out what we could do at the high school level. That is a good indicator that we can ball out at the next level over here at Tennessee. I can't wait to see what he does on the field. Looking at his profile down here on his timeline, we're locked in with Tennessee. North Carolina tried to get him. They were actually predicting him to go to North Carolina in November. They got it wrong. We're committed to Tennessee. We're signed with Tennessee. Let's take a look at the highlights. Let's see what we're working with. Let me know what you think in the comments below. Make sure to hit that subscribe button. I'm sure I'm going to have more Tennessee Volunteers. We're just now getting started. We're going player by player down the list on the 24/7 Sports rankings here. I'll have more Volunteers for you if you're a Volunteers fan. On top of that, we're going to watch film on almost all the prospects in this class like we did last year. We went over everybody. We saw him pointed out there. Definitely see the size on this kid. Slow to start to play. That's good, though. That's good. You get to see what's happening. Good push. He's quick. He's quick. There we go again. Reading off the blocks. Staying down the line. We get to the ball carrier. Okay, it pointed to everybody, so we're just going to have to really guess on this one. Motor. That's what we're seeing. Quick off the ball. Good swim. Right now, I'm seeing good quickness out of the stance. The ability to stay home. The mentality to stay home. A motor to stick with the play. Get back to the ball carrier. Seeing good strength with that burst as well. I am excited about this prospect. I can definitely see why they say he's multifaceted. They can move him all around because that burst can scream off the edge. He's nasty. Shoestring. There it is. Gets off the blocks quick. There, look how quick he is. That's a nightmare. That's a nightmare. He could play anywhere. He could play anywhere. Any team, anywhere on the defensive line. Got 36 offers. There's guys ranked ahead of him that did not get that kind of attention. I'll definitely say that at his position, defensive end, defensive line, because we covered him. I can definitely say for sure there's been some defensive linemen ranked ahead of him that has not been this dynamic too. And I can say that with ease. I can't name them off the top of my head because I've done so many videos. I can name that. I can say that with ease. That there's some defensive linemen ranked ahead of him that have not been this dynamic. Working down the line. Very aggressive player, very fast off the line. That is what I'm probably going to say a lot on this video. There he is, gets off the block quick. He's strong, good and quick and fast to the point of attack. Stays home long enough. Look at that, good pursuit. Good angle there. Very smart player. Getting the tackle. Getting to the quarterback. Here we go. Quarterback's got to make a move. He's a very disruptive player. And at the high school level, we're dominating. And it looks like the competition's not bad. I know some of you guys will look at certain schools and stuff online and look at the rating. I look at what I'm looking at on the field. And there's some schools that these players go up against and you're like, what is it? And then there's other players that look the part. I'm just checking that box. The competition he's going up against looks the part. That's how I grade it. And it's just easy peasy like that. And in some games you'll get some lesser, some more. It is what it is. But we're coming off the blocks good. We're shedding well. Staying home on our blocks. Just chilling on the chest plate. Getting off of it. We move laterally very quickly as well. Good feet. Hold our balance well. Working through trash. Getting to the ball carrier. If I remember right, I got clips from multiple years. Maybe a little bit of senior, a little junior, a little sophomore. There he is, sticking with it. See, he gets popped, holds his balance, works down to the block, stays where he's at. He's not a bat of hell. Like, he's a guy that could probably just keep going forward and get to the ball carrier behind the line of scrimmage, but he does what is designed and what you're supposed to do by not leaving that gap. Gets off that, works down the line. He's fast after he sheds that block. He is quick. That's what we saw in that one play. Like, he just sheds it and gets going. He moves laterally fast. It's hard to describe, but he's like a cat. He's like a big cat. There he is. Push back, the guy falls. This is a nasty guy off the line. He's a menace. He's a menace. And that's what you should see. That's what you should see on the tape from a top defensive lineman. Edge, pass rusher, interior. That's what you should see. He should be a menace. He should be a menace on most of the plays. He should be a guy that sheds blocks with ease and looks explosive. That just looks like a wild animal out there that just moves fast. That's so big that you can't even describe it and you're in awe. That's what it should look like versus other high schoolers, no matter the level too. No matter the level of high school competition you're going up against. The lower level, it should be like a hot knife through butter, but still. Look at his feet, look at him go. He pursues well. He's smart. He's a smart player. Getting through there. Throws down the line. I know a lot of people watch these highlights and they say all the players look the same because the players are so good and they're so much better than their competition. But when you watch a player like this, you want to look at the intangibles of what they're doing on the field and how consistent it is versus the other top prospects in their class and other classes. And this guy competes with the top guys in the class very easily. He's very explosive. I can tell you this, I can't name the players, but there's players with lesser highlights than what he's got that's ranked ahead of him. And when I say lesser, less dominant, less explosive, he's a very explosive playmaker. I can see why college football wanted him so much. He should have a 5-star rating compared to the other 5-star ratings in the class. He should definitely have that. And that's multiple recruiting sites. That's not a slight on them or anything, but when you look at the market, we're looking at what we're seeing here. He's very explosive. He's dynamic. He's quick off the block. He's got good feet. He's got good balance. He's got everything he wants. He's very dynamic. He can play in any school of the country and compete in that roster. He can also move up and down the line wherever you want to put him at. That's going to make him dynamic. You can use him quicker that way. You got a good prospect here, Tennessee. That's what I'm saying. Let me know what you think in the comments below. Make sure to hit that subscribe button on the way out. One, thank you for watching. Catch you on the next video.